What's going on, guys? Hey, my name is Logan Manzanares. In this video, I'm going to share with you exactly what is more important. Should you be looking for the amount of doors? Should you be looking for net worth? You want to be a millionaire? Or maybe you should be looking for cash flow. So I'm going to break down each three of these individual things and see exactly which ones you should be looking for. Hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Logan Manzanares. I'm a real estate investor. I'm a husband and a father. I've been investing in real estate for over 2 years now. I have 16 doors. We're on our journey to 100 doors. And if you want to be on this journey as well to create financial freedom through real estate, through passive income, then this is your channel. Let's go. All right, guys, let's start out by asking the real question that matters. What is better? You know, there's guys out on YouTube, guys out everywhere talking about how many doors they own. I know guys who have 100, 200,000 plus doors. I also know guys who have millionaire net worths. They have multimillionaire net worths. I also have guys who I know who make massive amounts of cash flow. So really the question is like, which one actually matters and which one should you be shooting for? All right, so let's start talking about doors. So you hear this a lot by people talking about how many doors they own. And so me personally, I actually own currently 16 doors. So this means is that I have 16 doors that currently drive money through rental real estate, right? Which means some of these are short-term rentals, some of these are long-term rentals, but regardless, all of these doors, they provide income for my real estate business. Now, why does that really matter? Really? It doesn't, honestly, because like, what happens if I told you that each of those doors, they lost $100 a month? Would you think I'm really cool? Would you think I'm a great real estate investor? Probably not. But what if I told you each of those doors created $500 of cash flow each? You'd be like, oh, maybe this guy's doing something. Also, you start to do the math, 16 doors times 15, like, oh, this is how much money he's making, rather than losing $1,600 every single month. And so that's why doors, honestly, does it really matter? Kind of, because at the end of the day, like someone has 100 doors, 200 doors, like in order to actually get that many doors, usually you're doing something right. You don't just get 100 doors on accident. So there is something to be said about that. But honestly, what really matters, what the real question you should be asking is like, how much do those doors make you? How much cash flow do those doors make you? What are those doors worth? What if I told you that each of those doors, they're really only worth $50,000 a door? Whereas maybe somebody else has 16 doors and they're $300,000 a door. Be a little bit different, right? And so really that's the question you got to ask yourself is like, number one, like the amount of doors somebody has, well, it's a good indicator, like, you know, maybe I should dig in more. I should start doing a little bit more lessons because you know what? The person who has no doors or one door, they're probably going to be able to provide a lot of value to you if you're looking for somebody who you should be looking for to get coaching, mentorship, something like that. But as you start getting up there, start looking at 10 doors, 16 doors, 20 doors, hundreds of doors, maybe there's something you should look into a little bit deeper and see, hey, where are those doors at? How much money are they making? Those are the next questions to ask once you realize that somebody does have doors when it comes to real estate. Okay, so the next thing we're talking about is your net worth. So, hey, are you a millionaire? How do you know, right? So let's walk you through actually how you discover what your net worth is. And so we're not going to talk about things like vehicles. We're going to be talking about like expensive toys you have, golf clubs, whatever it may be. We're actually just going to use real estate, okay? So let's say that you own a home. Let's say that a home is worth $300,000. Let's say you have a mortgage on it for $200,000. Well, that difference right there would be the equity would be $100,000, and that would contribute directly to the amount of money that you are worth. So if you have that home alone, that home makes you worth $100,000. Now let's say you had 10 of those homes, okay? So you have 10 of those homes, they're exactly the same situations. You have $100,000 in equity in each home. Now you are worth $1 million, okay? So you hear a lot about people on YouTube or on the internet talking about, hey, I'm a millionaire, I'm worth $100 million, I'm worth whatever it is. And really you want to dig down and say, is that net worth or is that just worth? Because at the end of the day, like just because you, so let's go back to that same situation, right? So in all those situations, you have 10 homes, they have $100,000 equity in there. You'd be worth $1 million. But you could also say that, hey, each of my homes are worth $300,000 and I have 10 of them, that would make me worth $3 million, right? But you're forgetting the most important critical factor is your liabilities, which in this case would be your mortgages. And so you still have $200,000 on each of those properties of mortgages, which would basically mean your net worth is only $1 million. And so always making sure that, again, when someone says they're a millionaire, like dig in a little bit deep, figure out what that means. What are they talking about, right? Is it net? Is it just total? Is it gross? And those are good questions to ask. But at the end of the day, like, does net worth actually matter? That's really the question we're actually asking. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a millionaire. Like, as a kid growing up myself, like, I always wanted to be a millionaire, right? I was like, I want to be a millionaire. I just thought something about it had a nice ring to it. It gave me the significance. But also at the same time, I was like, I really want to take care of my family. And so as I started thinking about that, I was like, okay. And I actually became a millionaire on paper last year. And so I was thinking about it. Can I feed my family with my millionaire status? Can I put gas in my tank with millionaire status? The answer to that question is absolutely not, right? It makes me feel good, right? And make me feel good does not actually contribute to the quality of my life other than my mental capacity. And so I started thinking about it a little bit more. It's like, okay, well, let's go back to these homes, right? Now we have 10 homes with $100,000 in equity in there. What can we do with those homes? Well, if you actually wanted to have those homes feed your family, you could technically sell all your homes, right? So now you have $100,000 in equity. So after you sell all your homes, you have $1 million after taxes, right? After taxes, you're gonna pay the tax bill on that. So let's say after taxes, let's say you pay 20% taxes. So you had $800,000. Now you can use that money and you could go buy food, you can buy groceries, you can buy things for your family, right? Which is really cool. But the biggest problem is that when you sell that asset, then you have no asset anymore. You don't have the thing that basically laid the golden goose for you. So that's one of the big problems with actually selling your net worth or selling your assets, then you don't have it anymore, right? But another cool strategy you can actually do, this is one I actually prefer to do, is you can do a cash out refi on that equity. So you can use that millionaire net worth and you can start to draw some of that equity against it where you have a bank say, hey, I'll lend you, so the bank will say, I'll lend you 75% of that $100,000. And so they basically will say you get 25%, right? You can put $25,000 in your pocket each of those properties, and that's all tax-free. It's all, and on that money, you can actually do whatever you want with it. So then you can take that money, actually you can feed your family with it, you can buy groceries, you can do whatever you want with that money, and here's the coolest part, you get to keep the asset. So in that case, having a high net worth can be critical, it can be helpful, because then you can actually extract that money without selling the asset. All right, and the last thing we're talking about is actually cash flow, right? So cash flow. So let's say that I make $8,901 every single month from my real estate business, right? Which means that after all the mortgages are paid, after all the expenses are paid, right? My real estate business makes me $8,901 after everything is paid for. Let me ask you that. Do you think you could feed your family on $8,901 every single month? Do you think you could put groceries on your table? Do you think that you could buy gas with that money? And the answer, of course, is yes, right? And that is, my friend, why I am a cash flow guy. I love cash flow. I buy real estate based on cash flow. Okay, it's because you can actually feed your family with it. If you actually want to become financially free, it is through cash flow. It means that, let's say you make $8,901 every single month, okay? Do you think you could quit your job, right? If you hated your job, or let's say you like your job, or let's say you have a business, right? So let's say you have a business. Do you think that you would like your business more if you didn't have to make your money from your business? Let's say that you have this money coming in over here and it gave you the security, it gave you the comfort to know that, you know what, if my business doesn't make $10,000 this month, you know what, it's gonna be okay. Like I'll still be able to put food on the table. I'll still be able to feed my family, right? I'll still be able to take care of everybody. Do you think that make you think a little bit differently? Okay, and that's really why I love cash flow, because cash flow makes you free. It gives you the freedom to do what you want with who you want, however much you want it. And when it comes to all three of those things, now all three of them have their validity. They all have their purpose. But if I'm gonna choose just one of them, it's gonna be cash flow all day long. You know why? Because cash flow feeds the beast. And I'm all about feeding the beast. So hey, if you like what you're hearing so far, like please like this video, subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna be dropping more videos like this all the time. And hey, if you wanna learn how to cash flow like a monster, right? And you wanna actually create financial freedom for your family, please like this video. First off, subscribe to the channel, second off. And then third, like reach out. Maybe I can help you with mentorship, maybe I can help you point in the right direction, whatever it may be. Like I am here to help you create the financial freedom that I've been very fortunate to achieve in my life. So hey, without further ado, my name is Logan Manzanares and I'm out. Bye.